What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping into Legends of Runeterra, brand new game put out by Riot Games. And to kick us off into this game, we're going to be playing an Eggreal Spells deck. So, this deck is going to be based off Anivia and Ezreal, as you can probably tell from the name. And it is going to be sort of a spellcaster deck. We're going to be trying to get down Ezreal's Mystic Shots, and swinging in with Anivia is counted as a skill damage, so we're using things like Funsmith in order to increase our spell and skill damage to make Anivia deal, 2, 3, 4 damage to all enemies, which is fantastic, just a fun idea in general. And I did end up going back and adding in some copies of Jinx just to make the deck flow a little bit better. So, before we go and hop into this deck breakdown, just like in the Magic videos, I'd like to go ahead and remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment sections if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It is free, and it's a great way to support the channel and get an update every time I put out a video such as this one. If you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit the join button down below, and it'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining up. Now, on to this deck breakdown. What do we have here? We're playing 2 copies of Thermogenic Beam, and you're going to realize in this deck I have it very spread out, very wide. I'm doing a lot of testing right now, so the deck is not completely refined, but this is, again, the workings of a deck, right? So, Thermogenic Beam for some removal on our opponent. 2 copies of Jury Rig, because we're going to be discarding some cards you'll see later on for card draw or for dealing damage. This allows us to get a benefit out of discarding it, right? We have Sentry. I don't know how to say the first name in this, but we have Sentry, which is going to give us draw 1 whenever it dies, which is fantastic. 2 mana, 2/1, not too bad. We have Feral Mystic, which comes down as a 2/2, which isn't bad for 2 mana. Furthermore, whenever we become enlightened, so whenever we have 10 mana crystals, I guess, they don't have to be filled, but whenever we have 10 mana, this creature is going to have +4/+4, making it a 6/6 with Overwhelm for only 2 mana, which, again, that's crazy, right? Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Mystic Shot to deal 2 damage or 3 damage or 4 damage to anything. Our opponent's face, creatures, our own creatures. We don't want to do that with this deck, but it's there if you want to. 2 copies of Sump Works Map. I'm sorry, such a weird name. Anyways, grants an ally elusive, which means they can only be blocked by other creatures with elusive, and basically we're going to be giving this to our Anivia, so that way she can swing in and not be blocked for the most part, right? We have Wiring Stones, which is going to give us an extra mana gem this round, so at the start of a round, instead of having 5, we'll have 6, which is, again, very, very nice. We have Marksman, which is going to deal 1 damage to an enemy unit whenever it comes down, and it's a 3/1, so good damage, good defender kind of thing. Well, not great defender, but it's able to take out things that have 3 health, which a lot of the times you can get things down. We do have Ezreal, which is every time we strike their Nexus, we're going to get a fleeting Mystic Shot. So fleeting just means that at the end of our turn, if we haven't cast it, it's just gonna disappear. So we try to use the fleeting Mystic Shots first, and then the other ones next, obviously. Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Get Excited to play, discard 1 card, deal 3 damage to anything. So again, goes to face, goes to creatures, very nice. 2 copies of Avalanche, deal 2 damage to everything. Just be careful when you go to play this. 2 copies of Catalyst of Aeons, get an empty mana gem, heal your Nexus for 3. In general, very, very good card if you're playing a spells deck. Jinx, Quick Attack. She levels up whenever our hand is empty, and whenever she does level up, every time our hand becomes empty, which is going to be a lot, we're going to get a big old rocket that can do a lot of AoE damage and direct damage. So, moving us down, we have 3 copies of Static Shock, deal 1 damage to 2 enemies, draw 1 card. Really, really awesome card, especially when it's paired with Funsmith. So, Funsmith, all your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. It's going to make literally everything about this deck better. So, I think you can only play 3 copies. I've tried to put more than 3 copies of a card in the deck, and it hasn't been allowing me. So, I guess 3 is the max there. 2 copies of Anivia, which again, every time she swings in, going to be dealing 1 damage to all enemies until she gets leveled up, and then she's going to be dealing 2 damage to all enemies, and just gets better, right? And the Fun Smiths, again, do work with Anivia's attack skill, I guess we'll call it. Moving us down, we have Augmented Experimenter. Whenever we play this card, we're going to discard our hand, which most of the time, by the time we're around 6 mana, we should have a pretty low hand anyways. We're going to draw 3 cards and deal 3 damage to anything, and again, this does get affected by the Funsmith. And then these 2 cards, I'm kind of trying these 2 out to see which one I prefer. So we have True Shot Barrage, deal 3 damage to an enemy, 2 to another, and 1 to another. So it's kind of like a board wipe slash. You can deal damage to their face and then, you know, still clear some units. And then we have Battle Fury. Battle Fury is a burst speed spell, and since we're playing Ezreal, which has elusive, and we're playing the map, which gives our other creatures elusive, I felt like having something like Battle Fury where we can burst on, you know, 8 damage onto an Ezreal that's not going to be blocked is actually really good, and it's a really easy way to close out the game, right? So trying to see which of these 2 spells I prefer. And then last but not least, we have Plaza Guardian as a 2 of, which does have quick attack, and we're going to be able to reduce its cost by 1 for each spell we've cast this game, which ideally will be a lot. So that's going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown, and now we're going to go and hop right into some matches. Alrighty, here we are in a game 1 up against Freak Thought. Playing a Freljord and Demacia? Not Demacia. What is that? What symbol is that? Anyways, what do we want to replace here? What do we want to replace? Honestly, this looks fine to me. The curve looks fine. Sure, we don't have a 1-drop, but it's not going to be the end of the week, right? So, I've decided, or rather opted, to not do a beginner's video for this game, as I know, you know, there's plenty of beginner videos already out there before me ever getting this video up. So, if you want to learn it, hop on. The tutorial is very seamless, very, I don't want to say very in-depth, but it is enough to get you going in the game. And then a lot of things in this game I've actually realized you're going to have to learn through interaction. The wording is not the best in this game, but it is still an alpha, so, you know, take note of that. For it to be an alpha, this is a very, very fleshed out game, which I'm happy to be a part of. I'm happy that Riot gave me a code in order to get on here and try this game out early, right? So we'll see what our opponent has in store for us. You have to be careful about the combination of these 2. For the most part, I'm assuming it's going to be focused on its creatures taking damage and building really, really big creatures. So again, we'll want to keep an eye on that. Sure. I'm always at this dilemma whenever I go to play Catalyst of Aeons, because I never know if I want to save the mana from turn 2 and go ahead and bank it to 3, and then I can play it, you know, next turn, get the Catalyst, whatever. But I guess we still have the 1 bank, so it's fine. We can still go ahead and cast this here, and that'll be fun. Now, I don't want to attack. I actually prefer using my units to defend with, so for a lot of the times on our attack phase, unless we have that Ezreal, unless we have that Anivia, we're just going to be holding our units back, waiting, because if our opponent fills up their board side, right, all of their unit slots with these little 1/1s and 2/1s, all the better for us, right? At least it's not a big old 4/4 or 5/5, right? So as far as early game goes, I've found you don't have to be so aggressive. Just because you can attack every turn doesn't mean you need to. You know, just because it's not like in Magic and your units don't tap, you know, they can attack and defend, doesn't mean you need to. So yeah, you know, just chill, take it easy sometimes. It's all right. Remember that in this game, just like in Magic and just like in any card game, really, your life total is an asset. So use it, but use it wisely. No, I really don't. I'm not planning on attacking here. I don't think it bodes well for us. Now on this turn we do have 1 extra mana, so that's good. That's good. Static Shock's not bad here. We can take out 2 of their creatures, draw a card. Not a bad play at all. Arvosen Marksman isn't bad either. as if we can take out one of those cards and get a unit down, which can possibly kill one of these stronger cards, which again isn't bad. Or if we play the Funsmith, then clearing these things becomes even easier. We can kill the bigger targets come next turn, but again, we're kind of crippled as far as this turn goes. Yeah, honestly, I want to go ahead and get down the Funsmith. Oh, and you know what I should have done? I should have waited till the end of the turn, actually. It's kind of difficult to tell, I will say this. It's difficult to tell when the end of the round is happening. The game doesn't give you a very clear, concise, hey, this will be the last time you pass your turn this round, right? Which I guess it kind of depends on if your opponent attacks, if they play more stuff, you know? So it's a bit difficult to judge completely when the round's going to end and when to use stuff, but I find the more that you play, the better it becomes, right? As with most things. So. We're going to go up to, what, 6 mana on this next turn? That's not fantastic, considering we're getting berated here, right? We'd like to be a little bit higher. But we can take out 2 of their units with that. One of the units here, one of the units here. Move back. Whoa.
They'll never see it coming.
Okay. They don't know how they want to attack. All in, not all in. Who knows? So we're going to kill this here. I think we do want to block this birdie here. Right? I'm going to be at 6. Ugh, it's so rough.
What are you waiting
There's
for?
3, which isn't enough. 2 is fine. What does this do? Nothing special.
Draw. Not gonna outgun me.
Right. This may not be the wisest move. I really want to get rid of that Draven. Draven is dangerous, to say the least. So I'm taking some damage.
Alert the village.
There's an Ezreal, that's nice. I do like the sight of that, so up to 6 mana though. Ooh, an Anivia. Swings in, she's going to deal 2 damage to everything, so it wipes almost everything, and their Draven probably won't defend it. That seems like a pretty solid play, right? Kills all of this. They probably don't block with that. Our next turn, I guess we can worry about damage. Because aside from that, it's play Ezreal, deal 1 damage, get the thing back, deal 3 damage, which isn't enough to kill Draven. So yeah, I like the Anivia play more. Because you got to remember, with Ezreal, we're going to get this this Mystic Shot, but it's going to be fleeting, so we're going to want to play it this turn, but it's only going to be able to deal 3 damage because we only have 1 Funsmith, which isn't quite enough to deal with Draven. So, however, when Anivia attacks, she's going to deal 2 damage to all enemies, so dead, 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 damaged, and potentially dead if they decide to block with it, so yeah, we want to swing in like this, and leave it there. And the great thing is the Anivia Storm damage, this little Gathering Storm, whatever you want to call it, Glacial Storm, the damage for that goes off before the damage for the attack. So you'll see here, they're going to block with a 2-1, however my Anivia is not going to take any damage. Granted, they don't buff it to, you know, be able to survive or whatever.
Rend the
So,
skies.
Glacial Storm, after she gets done talking. Boom, boom, boom. And 2 to the face. There we go. Now, we did take some damage to our face as well. We're down to 5. They do have a Draven. Of course we're worried. You know, this game isn't exactly easy. But we'll get there. We also have the Marksman to finish off the Draven come the next turn, so that should be fine. We'll be up to 7 mana. They're drawing a whole lot of champions, which I gotta say I'm not a huge fan of, and they have 2 spinning axes. So, we could also play Static Shock at fast speed, which is a good thing to know. Oh, that's really nice too, but if we play that, we only have 2 mana left, and the only thing we can play after that. Hey, there's a big boy Darius. That's what you love to see, right? So, deal 2 damage to 2 enemies. We'll be able to kill Draven, take Darius down to 3. And if we play this, we can... No, we won't be able to kill Darius. Oh, that's so rough. So rough, and we can't play this and this. So it's not gonna happen. Well, let's do that and that. We'll draw a card, and maybe we get lucky. Maybe we draw into something that can kill Darius. You know, who knows? All right. I forget I have to like play the spell and then say, okay, this is what I want to do, which is nice. You know, it means you're not just gonna accidentally drag a spell up and, you know, let go of your mouse and then just be looking like a fool. Ooh, that is precisely what we want. Right? Then we can just finish him off right quick. They don't have any mana, so this is fine. This is fine. We can skip block. We can deal 3 damage. We don't have to put anybody out there on the line. Fantastic. So their board side has been dealt with, right? Back to us, where we get to attack. We get to deal more damage. Hopefully, ideally. 2 Jinxes in hand. Not really what I want to see. Do I want to play a Funsmith and an Ezreal? That's the question. If I play an Ezreal and swing in, we won't be able to play the fleeting, what's it called, if I've cast the Funsmith. So, I think Ezreal goes down for sure.
Time for a true display of skill.
We have 5 mana left. We can play a
Time
Funsmith.
for the main event.
Ezreal gets to swing in for free, and Anivia gets to swing in for free. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and play this Funsmith. Because it means that if they don't block with their Draven, it's still dead, right? And sure, we miss out on using the fleeting Mystic Shot, but that'll be okay. We're gonna scoop these 2 up, we're gonna play them down. And yeah, call it an attack. Glacial Storm, 3 damage to everything. And again, it's gonna kill their Draven before it even gets to block, so fantastic news for us there.
Blow winds and crack your cheeks.
Alright.
Beautiful.
3 damage to the face, 1 from Ezreal, 4 damage total. And it means now our Mystic Shots are going to be dealing 4 damage to any target, which is huge, right? Absolutely crazy. 2 mana spell dealing 4 damage to anything. Or this spell, 3 mana spell dealing 5 damage to anything. Crazy. Or even this, 3 mana 3/1, deal 3 damage to an enemy unit. I just love the Funsmiths. They're so fun. Plucky Poro. Oh, isn't that just too cute? I actually want to get a Jinx down for sure. Now, what do I want to use to block their creatures? That's the question. Well, I think this is a fine time for the marksman, right? We can go ahead and kill this. Sure, we're going to take the damage, but there's not much we can do. Whenever we go to swing in with the Anivia, we're going to take the damage anyways, so I mean, I guess we could try and delay it for whatever reason, but this is fine. So, is 5 the max amount of units you can have down here? I'm not quite sure. So this is 10 damage to their face. We can end them. So let's do this. Let's discard this and let's deal 5 to the face. Okay? I think we got this match. You gotta remember, these deal so much damage and they can go to anything. So 5 to the face brings them down to 9, 5 more to the face brings them down to 4, and then I have a board full of attackers. Hell, Anivia herself is gonna deal 3 damage. Then we get the fleeting Mystic Shot from Ezreal, which is gonna be able to finish it off in case, you know, they block however. So, round is going to end. They have a whole bunch of spinning axes in hand, but it's not exactly... Alright, so yeah, this is actually lethal here, just right here. So, discard, 5, okay. We could have even played this Ezreal's Mystic Shot on top of this to just solidify dominance, I guess. That would have been the best way to do it, huh? Play that and then play this as a response to that. So that way they didn't even have a turn to play some slow spell, right? Alright, so here we go. And Jinx is going to level up because we emptied our hand, which means we're going to get a fleeting super mega death rocket, I think, right? No, she just levels up. So we'd have to wait until the next round to do it. Alright, but either way, that's going to be a game 1. Eggreal's spells, maybe not the best name in the world, but best deck? No, probably not. But it's a very fun idea for a deck, right? Just focusing on spell damage and dealing, like, shelling out as much as you possibly can. So we're gonna go and hop into a game 2 here. Alrighty, here we are in a game 2 up against S Lord Lodgers. S Lord Loggers. Alrighty, let's go ahead and replace the True Shot Barrage and the Plaza Guardian. These other two are fine for now, I suppose. A Jinx and another Feral Mystic. And an Ezreal. Okay. Cool, cool. Round 1 went by fairly fast, that's okay. We'll go ahead and summon our Feral Mystic. And 2 Ezreals. My oh my. I think we do go ahead and attack. We will gladly trade here. I'm sure they get to reduce the cost of their highest costing card in their hand, but at least they don't get to buff the unit to where they can continuously attack in or give it elusive or any of that kind of stuff. So. Let's go ahead and get down an Ezreal.
Don't blink or you miss me.
Oh, and it turned our other Ezreal into an Ezreal's Mystic Shot. Okay. Recall. Cool. Just put it right back in my hand. That's fun. That's fun. I've seen a whole bunch of recall and stun decks. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Not gonna lie. I'm not really taking any damage yet. Honestly, I say we just get another Eggreal back down.
Place. Let's see all of it.
If they'll allow.
We speak with blades.
And they throw down a Fiora, so we can deal 2 damage. Next turn, Fiora's gonna draw us in. Oh, we can play Get Excited and kill Fiora, so that's fine.
If you can back it
Alright,
up.
let's go ahead and attack here.
Can't stop me.
Then we'll get a fleeting Mystic Shot, which we'll probably go ahead and use to deal 2 damage. Do we want to just send it to the face since we're going to use Get Excited to kill the Fiora come next turn? Well,
I know you're thinking and stuff, but could you maybe speed things up a little?
yeah, let's go ahead and hit the Fiora. Here's my thinking behind it. Say we go to play Get Excited come next turn and they give Fiora a barrier, then Get Excited is just going to destroy the barrier, in which case we'll still have Ezreal's Mystic Shot to kill Fiora. Because we don't want her to bring the Ezreal down and end up killing the Ezreal some way, shape, form, or how. And then we ended up drawing a Mystic Shot anyway, so definitely should have sent that to the face. That's okay. You never know things like that, or, you know, if they're going to happen or not. So yeah, now they're trying to, what is this, fully heal ally and then double it. So we're just going to go ahead and Mystic Shot it before they get the chance to, right? So okay there. Ours will go off first, and then since there's not a unit there, obviously theirs won't go off. Cool, cool. Do we want to go and play a Feral Mystic, or do we want to just bank the 3 for mana? Honestly, I think banking the 3 for mana is fine, actually. Sorry, excuse my phone. And here's why. We go ahead and play this, and we're still going to have 5 mana left over, which means we can get down a Jinx, or, you know, Get Excited plus an Ezreal's Mystic Shot. We can still do a lot of stuff, but
Watch and learn.
first things first, let's go ahead and attack.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Let's see what our opponent has.
Yordle here's with me.
Okay. So we can use the fleeting Mystic Shot and go ahead and get rid of her. Or I suppose, oops, can I undo this? I can't. Okay. So let's actually use Static Shock. So we can do 1 there and 1 to the face. And we can also draw. Let's see what they do here. Stop a fast spell. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and use the fleeting Mystic Shot then.
Charge!
That's unfortunate that they're going to stop the one that is supposed to draw us a card, but it is what it is. So. And do we want to just bank it? Yeah, again, I think we're fine banking it. We'll use our Catalyst on this next turn. Surely. Surely we'll use our Catalyst.
The balance requires a watchful
Shin.
eye.
Shin is annoying. So we can deal with Shin in a roundabout way. What is that? 6-8 mana? Do I want to deal with Shin? I mean, probably, right? Probably. Discard. Maybe Sumpworks map. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down our Marksman, and we'll deal 1 damage to the Shin. And I'm interested to see if they swing in with Shin. Because if they do, then we can just put our Marksman up to defend against Shin, and just use Mystic Shot. Okay. So that's fine. We're going to deal 1 damage to it. Shin's going to go down to 8. Still bringing them down to 5. So we can still kill Shin if they attack with him. If not, it's fine. They are. Well, that's what we wanted to see, right? Alright, so we'll block.
Hunted down.
Unit goes down to 5. We will discard. Yeah, I guess some works, Matt. That's fine. Deal with that. Do that. That's 5 altogether. And they only have 1 mana, so I don't believe they can answer this.
Firing!
And how many more until Ezreal levels up? 3 more spells. 2 more spells. I'm sorry. And do we want to bank that mana or go ahead and get down to Feral Mystic? Well, we're so close to 10 now. I don't really see a reason to play the Feral Mystic. Alright, we're up to 8. Doesn't appear we're going to be losing life anytime soon. Go ahead and play the Jinx. And, yeah, I mean, I guess we can play the Catalyst. A Karma. Karma, you say? Well,
Sounds dangerous.
these two definitely get to attack. Then I can do this. Plus 2 damage. Alright, so go ahead and attack with these two. We'll get a fleeting shot from Ezreal. Why would they block like that? Their Karma's just dead. Right? Am I missing something?
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the Jinx basically has first strike or quick strike, whatever you want to call it. That didn't make much sense there.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
2, 3. Well, we could still kill him. Deal 2. Yeah, we can still go along with our plan. That's fine. So 2 there, and then 1 there, 1 into the face. Okay. And that should level up Ezreal. Which is good because he deals so much damage. It's so crazy when he's leveled up. Yeah, an animation. Beautiful. Beautiful. So that'll end our round. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a round to get us back to attack. Oh, and a Funsmith, of all things. That is excellent.
Reporting
That is excellent. Alright, so... Actually, if we do this, are we not enlightened? We are. We are. Okay, so I want to keep the Funsmith back. I want to wait and play the Funsmith for when I can really, really surprise him, you know? 4-4. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. I'm actually going to leave the Jury Rig in hand just in case. And yeah, we'll pass it back to them. Let's see if they decide to swing in any way. Okay, making that into a 6-6. That's fine, because our fleeting Nexus, or our Mystic Shots, whatever it is, are going to be dealing 3 damage thanks to Funsmiths, so... This only gives us a 1/1 as well. Alright, so they have a 6/6. We can use our 6/6 to defend with, but do we want to? Do I think I can deal with their 6/6 and then get additional damage in by having mine still alive? Yeah, we'll let it happen. May have been the wrong play there. Maybe I should have traded. We'll see. Mystic shot. Well, that's good.
Dangerous. I'm in.
Actually, that means we can swing it with Jinx as well, right? Because if they go to block Jinx, with the 6/6, then we can Mystic shot it, and Jinx will kill it before it ever has a chance to defend. So that's good. That's really good, actually. Good draws. Good draws are good. Oh, you know what I didn't do though? I didn't play the Funsmith. That's okay. We'll still play her. Oh, giving them plus quick attack. That's rough. All right, so Jinx, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. You know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But at least you're not gonna die in vain. You will be taking down the opponent with you, so that's okay. To there. Thanks to Ezreal leveling up, and we get a 0 cost 2 damage spell. But we're gonna go ahead and play the Funsmith first. So this way it deals 3 damage. We can take out one of these Laurent Blade Keepers, right? So yeah, go ahead and play this. We can deal 2 to the face, or deal 3 to the face, and then 2 from that. That's down to 5. That's pretty close, honestly. And then we still get to swing in. I think we just win here regardless, right? Okay, so that's fine. 3 there, 2 there. They're down to 7.
Charged.
And sure, let's go ahead and play this so we can level up Jinx. How did Jinx not die there, by the way? Oh, they gave quick attack, but they were defending right. The opponent surrendered. That makes sense. I just kept casting spells and dealing damage to their face. Like I said, a leveled up Ezreal it's huge, right? So I think we are going to keep it to 2 matches for this game because the matches are, on average, a bit longer than the matches for Magic. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. And as always, I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.